Hi Gemini, this is Perigaea Tarot. I'm so glad to be back with you guys. Today I'm going to be asking the universe what is coming up for you for the remainder of August 2022. What is your person thinking and feeling about you? Also, any advice you need from Spirit. Also, please remember that roles can be reversed as this is a general reading. So I'm not going to be doing your extended today. I just wanted to get a few, it takes much longer when I do an extended with one of the main readings. So I'm just going to be trying to get up as many readings as I can for you guys today, just because it's been a while. So, all right, universe, what is coming up for my Geminis for the remainder of August? What is coming up for my Geminis in love? What is my Gemini's person thinking and feeling about them? What do they need to know in love, universe? What messages do you have for my Geminis? What messages do you have for my Geminis? What messages do you have for my Geminis in love? Oh, wow. Just cut directly to the same two cards that were there before. Interesting. So I'm seeing the Ten of Swords. You guys could be dealing with an ending. With the Seven of Wands in the reverse there, you could be dealing with something where you are feeling weary and as if you don't have the strength to fight for something. Interesting. Yeah, maybe it's a situation where you feel the need to constantly defend yourself and you just don't feel like you have the strength to do it anymore. Maybe you were hoping for this person to transform and for things to become more equal and more balanced, and yet you feel that they have not. I'm sensing an energy of someone who has adjusted themselves as far as they can. Universe, what is coming up for my Geminis? Oh goodness, there is the Ten of Swords again. Yeah, I feel like this is someone who, in their heart, they're coming from a place of deep, deep pain, feeling like they don't have the strength to endure any more pain, that they are just at their absolute limit, and yet they've been trying to balance things with someone. They've been trying to juggle everything, and yet they're at this pain level that just isn't sustainable anymore, is what I'm sensing. Yeah, your intuition is telling you. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, Virgo, or a Cancer. Universe, what is coming up for my Geminis in love? I'm feeling a crossroads here, Gemini. I almost feel an energy of warning, excuse me, from the universe, that it wants to tell you that what you choose now is very important. There it is again, straight back to it, the Ten of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, and then on the other side, the Ten of Cups. So I'm sensing that it's like life or death, like basically that you're at a crossroads right now, where what you choose right now in this moment, I'm sensing an energy of someone who has thought, well, I know what the right decision is, but I can put it off till later. I can make that decision later. But what I feel that the universe is putting to you is this energy of knowing that it is right now that you need to make this decision, and that actually the energy of procrastination is actually turning the scales towards this Ten of Swords, and that is the tactic that the enemy is using against you to make you not take action, and to put off the decision that you need to make is the actual tactic, and it is the actual thing that causes you to turn towards this or to even lose your chance. I'm sensing a very strong warning, a sense of there's a strong sense of immediacy here, of you need to take back your power, take back control, stand in the moment of right now. Because that's something that we can very easily do when something feels like taking action towards it would be either uncomfortable, or it would be awkward, or just, it's easier just to go with the flow of what's happening right now. And so we put off, even though we know that we need to get something out of our life, or we need to stop doing something, we keep doing it because we think, oh, well, I can just do it later. You know, that could be anything. It could be a person, it could be an addiction, it could be a diet, it could be anything. But yeah, I'm also sensing that the universe is saying that with each moment that when you are given the gift of clarity, you must run with it immediately. You must dedicate yourself and discipline yourself to do what the universe is telling you to do, what your intuition is telling you to do right then. Because especially when we have negative influences in our lives, what they can do is they work on us just via time and familiarity. The more that a lie is presented to us every day or constantly throughout the day, the more familiar it becomes, and therefore the more it begins to appear either as truth or it doesn't stand out as a lie anymore, and we can lose even that very sacred ability to make a choice that the universe, that life so graciously, that God, that the divine, whatever you believe in, gifts to us by that sentience. And then over time we lose our clarity, and in the losing of our clarity we lose our choice, and we see that the choice has been made. So I'm sensing what it is it's like an energy of complacency that could be plaguing you. This feeling of not wanting to make a decision because it feels like it would be awkward or difficult or uncomfortable. But there could also be an issue of either financial lack or emotional poverty, a feeling of, I don't want to be alone even for a moment. It's worth it, Gemini. It's worth it. You need to stand back up, take your power back is very much the sense that I'm getting here. So, okay. Little pre-reading for you. All right, so universe, what do you have coming up for my Geminis? What do you have coming up for my Geminis in love? Oh my. Okay. Oh my gosh, again. Okay. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it? So these cards just jumped out all over again. I'm going to take them. All right, so the Ten of Swords to the Sun. I feel like that one belongs down there, actually. All right, universe, what is coming up for my Geminis in love? Oh, God. It feels like these cards just want to jump out of the deck. Like, I'm feeling this energy of just pure... Okay, I'm going to keep shuffling them. I'm feeling like the message just wants to jump out of the cards. It's so anxious to come out. That there's a really strong message coming towards you, Gemini, because I feel it's just a sense of strong immediacy of just, okay, I'm just going to take what we have here. Okay. Okay. So underneath the deck, we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So this could be somebody who, you know what, I feel like the universe is actually just telling me to take these cards, read these cards. So I feel like this is saying that with an ending comes clarity. With an ending, even if you have to endure pain to bring forth that ending, but it's ending of a toxic connection. It's the ending of someone who wants to manipulate you, I'm sensing. And let's see, here we have Leo energy, we have Taurus, we have Gemini, Virgo, we have Aquarius. I'm sensing that once you cut the cord with the toxic people or sources in your life, the clarity and the sun will come out, happiness will come back, power will come back, clarity will come back, that it will shine like the brightness of the sun and just fill you back up with that power, with your own personal power. But what I'm seeing here as a challenge for you is someone who continuously goes back to this lacking mentality or to a lacking situation that causes them to feel emotional poverty, it's stopping them from moving on. But what I'm sensing here as well is that the poverty is caused by the situation. And so it keeps you in this loop where you keep looking back, because it's simultaneously the thing that is getting you down, but the thing that is convincing you that it has what you need to feel better. You know, it's kind of like when we're with someone who, for example, sabotages ourselves, like if we're with a partner who sabotages our self-esteem, for example, or makes us feel like we are physically, you know, not quite the thing, like, oh, maybe we've let ourselves go a little bit, maybe there's this thing wrong with us, that thing wrong with us, then it makes us feel like we're trying. But if they do it in just the right way, so that we don't associate it with them being cruel, but just with us being lacking, what ends up happening is that we will perceive that it will keep us in a loop, essentially, where we want to try to get validation from that person because we don't feel safe enough or confident enough to go out into the world and find a new relationship. And so we end up staying in this relationship to try and get validation and love and encouragement from that relationship, when it is that very relationship that is causing the lack in our power or in our self-esteem. You know, it's a toxic cycle that keeps you going round and round and round, but also keeps you in a place where you can't move on. But it is just this person, you know, it's just this person, whoever or whatever they are, that they, you know, this is something that it's ironic. I've had this happen to me myself, that when you're with someone and they perhaps don't feel like they're good enough for you, that they will try to get you down and sabotage your self-esteem so that you can't leave. But then that's the very thing that makes you want to leave. But that's what I'm sensing here is a relationship with someone, maybe a Taurus, who is basically trying to sabotage your sense of self-worth because they don't want to lose you. And they think that if they can tear you down enough that you won't have the confidence to go back out on the marketplace, that they'll be able to keep you around. Yeah, so this is someone who does not want to feel any more heartbreak. They have a lot of love to give, but they're just, you know, and so it's like they're kind of stuck at the moment because they want to give love and they have a lot of love to give, but they're also trying, because of their sensitivity and the purity of the love they have to give, they feel very stuck because they can be very deeply hurt. And this is a situation where I would say that when they try to give their love to this person that they're with, this person just hurts them. They degrade them. They perhaps criticize them, tear them down. So yeah, so here, this could be somebody who really wants a commitment with you. It could be a Taurus, literally. I'm also sensing that it could just be somebody who you are in a relationship with. Here, though, I'm sensing a choice. You know, you can either be in your power, or you can choose not to heal. You can either take back your power or not. I'm also sensing that what this is it's a false, it can also be, in terms of this relationship, it's someone feeling like, oh, well, I'm okay and I'm respectable because I'm in the traditional structure of a relationship, and that makes me acceptable. And so that, therefore, I've got this, I'm powerful and I'm important and I matter. But it's a very surface, very false state of power that is not actual power. Because here you see with the star in the reverse, this is someone who's the deep inner heart of who they are is breaking. Their true faith is dying. Their actual power, because that's the power behind the magician, is his faith, his belief, you know, the shadow side of all that gives him power from within. And that's our faith, our hope, our belief, our dreams, and our sense of our strength, our healing. And so it's like, this is somebody who has a surface state of respectability or conventionality because of feeling like they've got some kind of structure with a person, but it's not real. It's, in truth, they're fading and they're being poured out. So let's dive in, Gemini, and see what else the universe has to say. All right, universe, what is this 10? Again, each time I see this 10 of Swords, it feels like a strong warning, like an axe falling. Like, you need to understand. Sorry to put pressure on you guys, but you need to understand the immediacy of this moment. Because each moment that you choose to stay in a situation where there is bondage, or where there is any kind of abuse, where someone is diminishing you in terms of your sentience, every moment when you lose more ground over your own mind and your own sense of clarity and power is something that you're going to have, that it is just making it harder and more like for you to gain back your clarity, and making it less likely that you will. It's adding, and as we grow weaker on that level, exponentially our ability to perceive clarity and breakthrough lessens. So I think what I'm seeing here is that this is someone who needs to try to find the strength to come out of that feeling of, I'm not good enough, I won't have enough. If it's physical, if it's emotional, if it's financial, whatever it is, face it and you can deal with it. Just face that fear head on. I also think that this could be someone who feels an obligation towards someone, perhaps. Maybe this is someone you've been with for a long time, for years, or maybe, this is someone who manipulates you on the level of, in relationship to, oh, remember this or remember that we did, and makes you feel like you owe them something simply because you've been together for a while. Maybe they get angry with you about that and yell at you. But Gemini, you have the strength to get out of this. But this is somebody who, they are taking your power away. They are manipulating you. This is someone, I'm sensing this is someone who makes you feel like you're not good enough. Maybe that you always mess things up. Like they're just eating. I'm just sensing someone who the assault upon your self-esteem is just constant. Yeah, it's like you're being battered from all sides. Like you're physically not good enough. Maybe you sexually don't perform well enough. You're not, maybe you are bad at your work, and you deserve to feel emotionally guilty because you're always hurting them or disappointing them. It's just like they're tearing you apart from all sides. And I'd say there's a lot of verbal abuse going on here, Gemini. A lot of verbal abuse. And also, it's unjust. Yeah, oh my gosh, with the Judgment and the Justice in the reverse here, this is someone who's attacking you on, I'm sensing that this is someone who knows just what a good person you are, Gemini. And so that's what they attack you on the basis of your goodness, of your feeling of integrity towards goodness and truth and fairness. And so they know exactly how to manipulate you. They make you feel guilty. They make you feel judged. They just know just how to pull your strings, Gemini. And you need to not let them do this to you. This is someone who is trying to build themselves up into queen status or king status, and at the expense of everything you are. Universe, what is this sun? What is this sun? Yeah. So definitely more Taurus energy. So again, I'm feeling like this is someone who, they try to make it out that they deserve everything and you deserve nothing because they give you nothing, but they want everything. Here we have the Empress sitting on her perch. She's got all the goodies. She's got all the glory. She's got all the, she's got all the recognition, all the love and all the physical things too. But, here's the Ace of Cups poured out. It's like this is someone who gives nothing back is what I'm sensing. They expect you to do everything, but then they don't give back. Universe, what is this? Yeah, it's like they just I'm sensing with this that they exploit your cooperation, your cooperativeness. Someone who is so generous and willing to work with others. And to make things work out, that what they do is they sense that you're flexible and that you're good. And they take that and they use it to push you too far beyond your boundaries. They're exploiting your goodness. Yeah, you need to be more in protection of yourself, Gemini. It is okay to think of yourself. And if you feel like you're having a hard time finding the healthy boundary between self-protection and selfishness, maybe spend some more time in meditation. Or if you don't feel like you can comfortably meditate, put your phone down, turn the TV off, and just read a book. That is a way to focus the mind and exercise the mind while still being entertained, and not just getting lost in our own thoughts. Yeah, because this is someone who is trying to take away your clarity. The choice is yours. Like I'm getting very strong energy at this point, Gemini, that like the universe is saying like the choice is yours, but it is very, very, very important right now that you realize that you are making a choice, and that the ramifications of that choice will be felt perhaps even for the rest of your life. Wow. I'm sorry, guys, to be too heavy, but I feel like that is what the universe is saying. Like, this is a time that you need to realize that there is a choice before you, and that you, even by inaction, you are making a choice. And you need to understand that putting off the choice is not safety. It doesn't save you from the ramifications of that choice. Like, that's what I'm sensing, is someone who's like, well, I know I have to make this choice, and I know that the ramifications of that choice will mean change for me. But I don't want, but maybe I can just put it off, and maybe I can just put it off. Maybe I can stay, maybe I can stay in a state of oblivion, or childhood, more like childhood, or, something like that. But what I'm sensing this is someone who wants to take shelter from that reality. And I feel like this is the universe saying you're not actually sheltering yourself from this reality. You're not making the effects of the reality go away. You're actually just making a choice, but it's not the right. It's a choice. By procrastinating, you're allowing yourself to be pushed towards the negative outcome. Anyways, whew. Dun dun dun. Okay, so. 5 of Pentacles, universe. What is this 5 of Pentacles to the world in the reverse? But it is, you're going to be all right. I don't mean to terrify you. I'm sorry. So I feel like this is the universe saying, you are perceiving this 5 of Pentacles energy. You're not there. This outside person, this outside influence is making you perceive that you are in the 5 of Pentacles. You're not there. You have the whole of the energy of the suit of Pentacles in your hand. You have everything you need. You're valuable. You're good enough for love. You're physically good enough. You're mentally, emotionally, all those things good enough. This other person is the one who is sabotaging that, or sabotaging your feelings in your life and your world. They are the ones who are making you feel like you're not good enough, like you can't, like everything's, bad. You deserve the ability to heal. But yes, I feel like it's easy to say, well, I'm just going to stay inside of this because it's so stressful, and I'm just going to try and comfort myself as much as I can. You need to tear off the Band-Aid. Gemini is very much what I'm feeling. Taking action, take action is very, even if you have to do it clandestinely, even if you have to do it with strategy, even if you have to be sneaky. I feel like this is the universe saying, that's okay. You have my permission to be sneaky. You have my permission to be even a little bit dishonest with this person. You have my permission to do whatever you need to do to get away from this person, to get out from underneath their influence, because they are harming you profoundly. They are accessing your goodness to manipulate and destroy you. And so I feel like this is the universe giving you a green flag. Go ahead. Be sneaky. Leave this person in the lurch. Do whatever you have to do. Just save yourself. It's okay this time. It is all right. Because I'm sensing a very, very, a very moral, a very caring energy from you, Gemini. Someone who genuinely cares. Yeah, don't hold back. Don't hold back. This is not love. This is not love from this person. It's not real love. It's not real love. Someone who can treat you like this, it's not real love. Take action. Fight for yourself. So, yeah. So with the 2 sevens here, that speaks to the fact that, you're going to have to do this alone. You're going to have to face a little bit of alone, but it'll be all right. You know, I'm sure you have family around you who love you and lots of things to be grateful for. So, universe, what is this world? Is there, yeah. I'm sensing here that this could also be something where, you know, you need to take up that wand and fight for yourself. Pick it up, turn it into the upright. I'm also sensing that this could be an issue where there could be erectile dysfunction. If you are a male, often what can happen when you're with someone and it's toxic, that it can cause you to start having erectile dysfunction. And I'm sure that that's something that for a man, they would feel a lot of shame, and that it would be really easy for a toxic partner to make a man feel poorly about that, to feel inadequate about that. But honestly, the sense I'm getting is that it is due to this toxic person who puts you down all the time, who makes you feel unwanted and unloved. And just, B vitamin complex. Nutritional yeast is great for that because it's nutritionally based. So the body absorbs it very easily. So universe, yeah, this is a very toxic situation that you're dealing with. This person wants to bind you. They know they've got you bound. In fact, I almost get the feeling that it's at the point where you are looking this devil straight in the eyes. This is your person, and they know that they have you bound, and you know that they know that you know, and it's like you're locking eyes, and it's almost like you both know exactly what's going on, and you need to get away from this, Gemini. You need to be independent, and you will be. You have it all. I mean, this is the Nine of Pentacles is the person who has it all, who other people see them as totally valuable. You know, they've got everything to offer, and this is you, Gemini. I'm sensing this is totally you. You know, you just need to get away from this person, and you will be able to step out and heal and get that time you need to heal from heartbreak. Universe, what is this Three of Swords? And I know that can be like a trauma bond, you know, that when we're in the Three of Swords, we instinctually want to reach out to the thing that is causing that pain, you know. But sometimes that's not the answer. You know, if it's a toxic person hurting us, then they are causing that heartbreak. You will heal, as I feel what this universe, or what the universe is saying, if you step away from this person. You need to listen to your own intuition. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Pisces. Universe, what is this? Is there anything else for this world in the reverse? Yeah, you need this. You need to, it's like you're keeping yourself in this Ten of Swords by staying in this relationship because you're trying to be self-sacrificing, and you need to stop. You need to stop doing that. Yeah. Universe, what is this Three of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, you can heal. You can heal. And you can have what you desire, but you need to listen to your own intuition and come out of this situation that is keeping you in a loop of the Three of Swords. It's keeping you in this place of pain and even confusion is what I'm sensing. Someone who is, the longer that they stay in this situation, the more they feel confused about who they are or what's even real anymore. No. Universe, what is this Eight of Cups or Ace of Cups? What is this Ace of Cups? Yeah. I feel like there's an energy here of you feeling like you don't want to give up on something that you've put so much into, but you need to, Gemini. I think it's very clear. Obviously, you're living your own life, but I feel like the universe is saying that very strongly. Yeah. I would say stop commiserating. Stop bouncing between one decision and the other. I think you know exactly what you need to do, but you've just been delaying the actual doing of it. But with each day that you delay, Yeah, with each day that you keep yourself in confusion and think, well, maybe I was wrong. It's like you reach a place of certainty and then you're like, well, maybe I was wrong. It's like you're just allowing yourself to be more deluded and pulled away from the very clarity that empowers you to make the right decision. Yeah, and keeping yourself in heartbreak. This confusion keeps you in the situation that empowers the heartbreak to keep being cutting into your heart. And you're not even at the 3 anymore, you're at the 10. Universe, what is this Hierophant to the Magician? What is this Hierophant to the Magician? So here I'm seeing the Queen of Swords. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be dealing, or this could be your energy. This could be you needing to be straight and to the point and sharp with this person and stand up for yourself, to be direct with them. And I'm sensing from this to not be sorry. That you need to, I'm sensing also from this that you need to take from this King of Cups that you can have feelings, but you shouldn't share your feelings with someone you can't trust. Sharing your feelings with someone who uses them to manipulate you is a serious misstep. It enables them to see your baseline, to suss your baseline, and then to manipulate you from that baseline. So I feel like what this King of Cups is saying is feel your feelings, know that you have them, but keep them to yourself. Do not share them with this person. Having your feelings shared between you and another person is a deep and profound. It's an honor. It's a privilege. It's not something that everyone should receive from you. Certainly not if you can't trust them. Because I feel like what they do is that they then take that emotional baseline of where you're coming from and then they try to confuse you. They try to flip you upside down and tie you in knots and put blindfolds over your eyes so that you become confused again and you think maybe I was wrong and you doubt yourself. Just don't share anything with this person. Do not communicate with them emotionally. Keep your emotions to yourself, no matter how tempting it is. Again, something that can really help with that kind of discipline and self-discipline is read. Spend more time in meditation, reading, spiritual practices, and try to stay mindful at least during this time while you're breaking free of this person, simply because you understand the importance to stay, to not be pulled in to the tricks that they tried to, the tricks. I feel like that's what the Magician is kind of showing up as here. This is a trickster. This is someone who is manipulating you to get a result that they want, which ultimately results in you not getting what you want if you let them win. So, and with the Queen of Pentacles here on the bottom of the deck, you definitely could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Universe, what is this Magician? Yeah, this is, you need to step back into your power and remember yourself and who you are and make the decision that makes you the Magician, that brings you back into power. I feel like that's your choice. Your choice is to be overly fair and overly giving to this person who, cannot be trusted, or to think of yourself and to bring yourself back into a place of happiness. Because this person is deeply toxic, and I think that has been proven to you. Is the sense I'm getting, like, you know it, and they know that you know, is what I'm sensing. Like, universe, what is this Magician to the Star in the reverse? I feel like the universe wants you, this person is not ever, I'm sensing they're not ever going to do right by you. They're not ever going to balance things out. I feel like this is the universe saying this person is never going to change. They're never going to be fair to you. You could be and this is Taurus energy. You could be sitting there thinking that maybe if I give it long enough, maybe if I try harder. I feel like this is the universe saying, no, they're not going to. This person is not going to change. They're not going to balance things out. They're going to use you and use you and use you and use you until there's nothing left, is what I'm sensing from this person. So you need to, it's right and proper for you to think of yourself at this point. And the universe even gave you the go-ahead to be manipulative and sneaky, just as long as you get away. With the Seven of Swords here, just as long as you get away. Yeah, you can do this. You have the strength to do this. You are handsome. You are fiery. You are the Knight of Wands. So, I think, Gemini, I think that's the message that the universe has for you. Let me see if there's another card. Universe, is there anything else for this Magician to the Star? No, I think that's it. All right, Gemini, I hope that this helped you. I hope that this resonated with you in some way. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will be back soon with your guys' extended readings. And I'll talk to you soon.